Okay. Hello, everybody. Just gonna plug that up. All right. It's hard to see what this thing is like creating a shadow. I don't know. Is it? Let me just. I don't know. My camera seems like it's a little crooked. Y'all, let me know. Okay. Hey, everybody. So I'm gonna do a quick stream because I don't think I'm gonna be on long because I do need to get ready for work tomorrow. I actually start my shift tomorrow, my 12 o'clock shift. Something is not straight and I'm dying to fix it. I don't know what it is. Um, I start my shift tomorrow at 12. My hours is changing a little bit. So I have to go to bed. Um, hold on. I have to go to bed a little bit earlier, a lot a bit earlier because I have to get up earlier. So I'm not sure why my camera is. I don't know if my phone is crooked or something is not straight and it's bugging me. But oh well, it's like, I don't know, something's off. Anyway, so I went to, and then this light is like, I needed to, jeez, okay. Hold on, y'all. All right, whatever. That's good enough. It's a shadow. Something's casting a shadow. I don't know what it is. I think it's the light in general. And then I just need to do something like that. This thing kind of like does things on its own. I haven't quite figured out how to set this light up all the way yet. Um, I'm still kind of getting used to it. It's a new light, but all right, I don't know. Good enough for me. Okay. Hopefully that's good enough for y'all too. All right. So today I went to the art store with my friend, and it was her first time going to Blick. So we got up this morning and went, and I just got a few things because I had just got my Blick order for my paint. So I didn't get a lot. But one thing I did get, because I know you guys heard me complaining about my favorite eraser and how it's broken. And every time I erase with it, the thing just falls off. So I would like to I don't even know what brand it is because I've had it for so long and the name is kind of like it's worn off and I can't even tell you what the letters are. I mean, I can see one of the letters, but it's not even a letter. It's actually in Japanese, but it's broken and this is like my favorite one and I want to super glue it so that it stays on and then maybe one day cuz I can this is all I have left. So I would need to figure out the name of this and then find replacements or find the name of it and instead of finding a replacement, look at this nonsense. Oh geez. I think I made it worse. Instead of finding a replacement, just finding a whole new eraser to replace the broken one because I think like there's a part of the barrel right here somewhere and that's what's broken because it's cracked. It's not holding like this little piece right here in place. But anyway, this is my favorite one. So then I got this one, which is like, I guess it's like an Amazon one or something. But as you can see, I have a rubber band on it because when I would push it down to erase, it would push itself back up. So I had to put a rubber band on the end to stop it from going back into the thing. When I would erase, it would just disappear. So, and then it was a two pack, and I lost the good one and didn't lose the broken one, unfortunately. So, and then I dropped it in the bathroom. And when I went back, it was already gone. I'm like, okay, I guess someone needed it more than me. So today I got another one. I got the Stedler, the Mars plastic one. And I think this is the same as like their little square ones that's kind of like this, but it's in pin form, I guess. So I got this one, and I don't know if this is my camera that's out of focus or what is happening today, but beggars can't be choosers because YouTube has not been great to me lately. So, but anyway, this one's a bit harder. It's, you got to put a little bit more pressure down, but it does erase nicely. So, like, I'm gonna erase these. Hey, view. So you do need a little bit of pressure, and it does leave those annoying little eraser shavings. But at least it's not broken or doing weird mystery stuff. And this will do for now. So I got this, and this is the Stedler Mars plastic one. So now I have a broken one, a hot mess one that's totally rigged together, and then a normal one. I won't be taking this one out of the house because if I lose it, I'm going to be so annoyed. So I'm going to continue to take and I have a bunch of refills for this one because it came with a bunch. So I'm going to keep using this one, and we're going to pray for this one. If I find, if anybody can tell what this is from that little piece of logo, it's in Japanese, unfortunately. I listen, this is the best one to me, but it's broken and I can't even use it. So if I ever find out what it is, trust me, I'm going to get like 5 of them. So then I also got, they had like these little they're like mini pieces of paper, and they're by Legion. And I seen the Legion sketchbooks while I was there, and I was like, whoa, these sketchbooks are expensive. I'm not spending this much money on this sketchbook because I don't even know if it's a good sketchbook or not. So when I got near the checkout section, I seen these, and I think it's the same, if I'm not mistaken, view. I you sent me something like this for my birthday, but it was a bigger one, and I think it came with like I don't want to say I don't know what I did with it. It's here somewhere where my paper is at, and because I have so much of that, it's here, and I don't want to use it because I think it's only like one, or here it is right here. So this is the Stonehenge White, and I think this one is like, it comes with 2 sheets. It's 250 GSM, and it says that this is for like color pencil and stuff like that, but I think I can use watercolor on this. But it comes with because I mean, for 250 GSM, that's thick. So I think I can use watercolor on this. This might be watercolor paper because it says 100%. Yeah, it's watercolor paper. Okay, so it comes with 2 of them, and they're like really, I mean, they're thick, and like you can see the thickness. It's that thick. So I'm scared to use it. I want to put something special on here, and I think I seen the little ones of these when I was there. I'm not sure, but I don't want to use it, so I keep it like tucked away because I want to do something special. So then I seen these. They had like a bunch of them. They had the cold press, the hot press, and some other ones. And these are also thick. This one doesn't have the like the information on like what it is, like the GSM or anything like that. but it's also thick. It's not as thick as the other one, but it's thick enough. And I thought I would just play around with it. It comes with 10 sheets, I think, 10 or 12, 10. And I thought I would just play around with it. I just got one just to kind of test it out because you never know, it might be good. No idea. So I got that to play around with. And my friend, she went and got some markers and she got some um what did she get? She got some watercolor because she wanted to try watercolors, and she got a coloring book, and she was having a ball. It was her first time there. Um, I got another sketchbook, and hear me out. I got another sketchbook because I'm not going to be, at least from what I've been told, I'm not going to be stationed in like one area at work. I'm going to be moving around a little bit more than what I was doing. So, my normal sketchbook, you guys know, is this size. And then I have the other one that's like a little bit smaller than this one. So I went a lot bit smaller just so that I can not have to carry the giant one around. And I think I'm going to take this one to work with me. It's pretty small. And yeah, they just made like some changes to our shift and some stuff like that. So we aren't pulling our hair out every night basically. But we don't really know how it's going to work because this is tomorrow's going to be the first day of the change. So I'm me and whoever else works tomorrow, we're going to be the test dummies for it basically. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get something smaller um because carrying this around, even in my backpack, this has some weight to it. And I was like, no, I think I'm going to get something a little bit smaller. So it is, let me get my bear. It is a little bit smaller, and I'm doing this very carefully because I am good for cutting myself. Okay, it's a little bit smaller, but I do believe everything is the same. I don't know what I did with the paper to the one I have now, so but I think all of these I cut this thing. What is happening? There it is. I do believe all of the art creation sketchbooks, the paper is the same. I know they have like some that are, I think they have one that has bright white paper, but as far as like the paper weight and everything, it is the same, I believe. So I got another one, and yeah, it's the same. It's just smaller. So I think if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be the smallest sketchbook that I own and that I've sketched in. And so this is just going to be it's just going to be like my the green one where it's like kind of like a catch-all type thing. There is no envelope thing in the back just like the other one, so I'm just going to have to probably stash that in there or stash it somewhere else, but it comes with the ribbon still like the other one. There's the ribbon. So it comes with the ribbon. The paper is the same. It's just smaller. So here is mine. Let me just turn to a blank page. So it's the same, just different size. Paper weight and everything is the same. I love how these are binded. I feel like the ribbon on this one is a bit tighter, but it could just be because it's new, honestly. I don't think it's, actually tighter. But um yeah, so that's all I got. Oh no, it's not. I lied. I lied to y'all. I lied straight to y'all face just now. So the last thing um, I got two more tubes of paint. And I limited myself to two because I had a whole like paper with some that I wanted to get, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna get two because I literally just got Hey Mary, 6. So I was like, let me just get 2. So I was looking at my paper here before I left the house, and I said, okay, I'm gonna look at this paper, I'm gonna look at the colors I have, and I'm gonna look at the ones that I think I might be interested in. Because eventually I'd like to have them all. So I wrote down a bunch of colors, and then I was like, you know what? I'll be in there forever, which we end up being in there forever anyway. It was very fun today. Um, I was like, I'm gonna limit myself to 2 because the art creation sketchbook was on sale. So I grabbed that. But I intended to go in there and not go crazy. So I think I did pretty good. I went and just got what I needed. And I just kind of let my friend go crazy, and but she was like, keep me on track. So, she did pretty good too. She got a bunch of watercolors from the bargain bin, and she got a coloring book, and I think she got 2 watercolor palettes, a coloring book. I want to say she got one more thing, but I can't remember. Oh, and a pack of fine liner markers. So she did pretty good too. I think our total was about the same, if I'm not mistaken, too. I think I was $1 more, or like a couple, like some change more, but it was pretty fun. Um, so I was looking at this and I was like, okay, what colors do I have? Which ones do I feel like I need to get? And I was like, I got to the store because I wrote down a couple, got to the store and was like, okay, out of this list, only pick 2. And I was like, well, I think I'm gonna go light, and I'm gonna pick like a really light color and a color that just looks fun. So I went with pale lilac for my light color, which is this one. And then for a color that just looks interesting, I went with ash blue. Where's it at? Ash blue is right here. So I went with that one. And I guess I'm gonna swatch them because I kind of want to see what they look like, but not on this because that's something I'm working on. So I did do 2 more little swatch things really quick. Um because these are basically getting full. So I don't have another space for purple, so I had to make another one for purple. I think I can get away with putting the ash blue on here because I think this is blue. So this is a blue one. So I just need one, but I did make a second one just in case I need it right there. Um I didn't ruler. I didn't feel like it, but I'll do it. Like I didn't do both sides with the pen. I usually do one side with the pen, one side with the pencil. So this is like the paint side, but figured out. So we are going to just swatch these really quick. I do not plan on being here 1,000 hours like I always wind up being on here for. Um, I do have new jars. I mean, the other one, I don't know why this jar is doing this weird. What's going on with the bottom of this jar? Oh, never mind. I don't think that's the jar. I think the water just had some bubbles in it because I'm like, listen, what's happening with my water? But we're good. Okay. So we're gonna swatch one of them. Well, we're gonna swatch both, but one at a time. And I'm gonna grab my just a brush. I don't care which one at this point. Okay, so we're gonna do pale lilac. And I'm excited for this color because I have like some light purples, but I don't think I have anything like this. So we're gonna see. Just I'm gonna put a little bit here. Oh, okay. Um oh yeah, I like that. That's nice. Okay. I'm just trying to kind of use all of it because I put it on the palette, so I might as well use it all. Okay. This one's nice. I like this color. That's pretty. Because I don't think I have a purple. Let me just see. Yeah, I don't have anything like that. So I keep forgetting that the camera thing is on. It's on this side because the way I have my phone set up. But I don't have these are all the purples. So this is a perfect addition because it's nothing like any of these other colors. A little warmer than this one down here, but I like that. That's nice. And then I'm going to do the blue while we wait for that one to dry. And then I was in there playing with the pastels and I was like, oh, these are nice. And I was like, I don't even like the mess that they're making on my hands. I immediately came home and showered. I was like, oh, I got this stuff all over my hands. But I had fun. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, these Van Gogh ones is pretty nice, tempting, but I didn't get them because I know myself. What I wouldn't even use them. So immediately put them down. I sure did. But they were fun to play with in the store. This color came out nice. This would be a good like nighttime color. So that's pretty cool. Still building my collection. I'm gonna go probably on Wednesday or Thursday to Daiso and get another one of those containers. I was supposed to go today, but I wasn't after our store. I was like, mm. So I like that color. These are two good colors that I picked. I forgot because I was going to take my that leaf green to the store and swap it out for a tube that looked like this, but I totally forgot. So I will probably do that. Sorry, I'm just making a little line. I'll probably do that next week if we go next week. Um, I'll probably take it and see if they'll let me swap it out because I don't like the tube. I don't like it, and it's doing weird things. So um, I'll probably just hopefully they let me swap it out. That would be nice, but no promises on it. D121 pale lilac. This is the whole thing. Series A, probably. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I have to make sure I wrote the right one in the right place. Okay. So that one's dry. I can put it with the purples. I'm probably going to have to do something a little bit better than these swatch cards too, but for now they work. This is what works. So that's what I'm using for now. And then I'll put that away in a second. And then we have this is D158 ash blue. Assuming this is also series A. Yes. Okay. I really like that. I can see me using that for like some a nighttime sky or like some dark mountains or something. Let's see. Close this water because I can see myself knocking it over. So those are some cool colors, but I do want to get another container because these containers are getting out of hand already. I probably will get two just because let me move. I'm gonna move this water over here. My desk still looks kind of crazy. Not kind of crazy. It looks pretty crazy, but it'll do for now. I probably will get two more because this one is full pretty much. And so I think with another one, I'm gonna put like the grays and the browns in there, and then the other one I'm just gonna have. I'll probably half of my mind wants me to move my turners into one, like have Turner cold, warm and cold, and then the other ones, my whole bind's warm and cold. Because if I start collecting these, like theoretically, right, I'm gonna take out just from this one. I'm gonna see how many whole bind colors I have. This tube annoys me so much, and I need to swap it because that's I don't. I'm sorry, y'all. I have like OCD or something because that tube just does not match, and I don't. I feel like the paint's a little different. So I'm like kind of spazzing out about it. Still, I know it's like no big deal, probably. Some people are probably like, it is no big deal. It is the exact same, but it's freaking me out because none of my tubes, my whole bind tubes look like that. So, right. So these are all of my Turner ones that are cool. And then I have my Holbein ones that are kind of cool tones. And it's not even really cool tones. It's more like all the blues, purples, greens, uh, grays and so on and so forth like that in one. And then the other one is the warm colors. And this one's full, but it's not quite as full as the other one. But like if I don't think I have as many. I might. Let's see. I was gonna say I don't think I have as many, but I think I do actually. um, but honestly, I'm finding that I like the Holbein ones a little bit more, and I'm also finding out that I don't really like the Japanese colors in the Turner, so I don't have as many. So if I get two more bins, they will be pretty empty if I do it that way. So I'll probably just do like, I mean, I can get like three bins, and then I'll have like the yellows and oranges in one, and then separate it by color. I can probably do it that way. I don't know yet, but my Holbein collection is getting a little bit bigger, which is nice. Eventually, like I said, I would like to have all the colors. So once I get like the main colors, then I'll start working on like the metallic ones because they have some metallic ones. I do have a silver and a gold, or I think it's like copper or something. So I do have that, but they have like some metallic like blues and some other really cool colors that I want to get, but I want to make sure that I have enough main colors to where I'm not going, oh, I don't have this color. I need this color. But then I have like all these pretty metallic colors. And I'm like, I don't have the colors I'm supposed to have. Why do I have, these metallic colors that I'm not even using yet? So I'm trying to mindfully get colors that I need first. But yeah, aren't and that's why I'm kind of like in a rush to go back to Daiso because I don't want them to be gone and then so I'm gonna go and get a couple more probably on Wednesday. Uh, because I'm off on Wednesday, so I probably go and snatch up a few more. Honestly, because I need at least three. I should be good with three. I shouldn't need any more after that, hopefully. Because I need two just for, well, I need one for like my browns and my grays and like my neutral colors. And then I'll have an extra one just in case I need it for something else. But I did sketch out. I was doing some stuff at work. I wasn't just doing nothing for once. And it's probably because I was in the dispatch office, so I had time to sit and sketch. I only sketched out just a few. I was gonna start a new page, but oh, you don't have, I keep forgetting you don't have Daiso. Um, I mean, you can probably find something similar on Amazon, maybe, maybe. Um, if I come across something, I'll send it to you. So I did sketch out the painting with Bo sitting in on the picnic thing. And I mean, I did this like super tiny. So I probably take a picture of it and make it bigger on my tablet just so that I don't have to redraw this whole thing all over again. And then I did a close up of them on the grill. And I did another one where they're gonna be like dancing with them, but I haven't finished that one yet. So I will probably with my new sketchbook, since this is the one I'm gonna be taking, I'll probably do my thumbnails and make them a little bit bigger. So they'll probably be like, because in there they're pretty small, but I'll probably, since the sketchbook is so small, probably like I can probably fit two or three thumbnails on one page. I'll probably do two just so I have space. So I'll have like one thumbnail up here where I can just kind of sketch, and then the second one at the bottom. And then that way I can just take a picture of it and put it on my iPad. And then from there, kind of work on it. And then here's the one I'm working on. I know you guys can't really see it because it's all pencil sketch for right now, but this is the one I'm working on, and this is them at the barbecue pit. It's miso. It's gonna be miso in um deco. But I was working on like this little corner because I'm doing the background first. I haven't drawn them yet. I just have like their heads there and where I want the grill to be. I might lower the grill a bit because I feel like it's kind of high up. But I was just working on like the background because I want this one to have quite a bit of detail so I can kind of play around. And so I have like the lake back there, and it's going to be a lot of trees, and because it's supposed to be a forest, but the area they're in is kind of like open, so they're just like having a little picnic, and there's like different size golems, or I'm calling them golems. They don't have names yet, but they're just rock creatures. And there's like different size ones, and it's kind of like they smell the food, so they're all kind of popping out. There's like one back there and one there and there and there. So I just want to have like a bunch of them. So I've been kind of slowly working on this one because it's going to be the next painting, and it's going to be on this size, which means I'm probably going to need some smaller, not need some smaller brushes. I need to pull out my smaller brushes, which I have a lot of them here already. But because I'm knowing that this detail is going to, with the size you see right here, is exactly the size it's going to be on there. So for stuff like this tree back here, I'm going to need like, and I have small ones, I'm going to need like a small brush like that. And I was looking at the paintbrushes that they had in there, but I think I was like, I'm gonna hold off on the paintbrushes because I think Michaels has paintbrushes, and I think that's where we're going next week. Me and my friend, we're going to Michaels. It's one by her house, so we're gonna go to Michaels and see what they got in their art related. But just like some small ones, this will probably be a nice one. But I'm definitely gonna need some smaller brushes. Now, obviously, like as we get closer to the bigger stuff, I still have like and I need to really like separate these because some of these I've used, but I don't quite remember if I like them very much. You can tell the ones I like because they're kind of beat up. Like this Princeton Snap one is one of my favorites. Um, my mom, we got these from Joann's, and I couldn't remember. I was like, I remember I was with my mom, but I couldn't remember what store we were in. And I knew we were like at the mall where, back in California where I used to live. And we were at the mall, and I'm like, darn it, what store were we in? And I'm like, I know I was with her, and I was racking my brain trying to figure it out. And then it finally hit me. I was like, you know what? I think we were in Joann's because at the time I think we were looking for stickers for her sticker book. And I had seen these, and I was like, I need to find and I'm sure Michael's probably has them now, but um these are the Princeton Snap brushes, and I really like these. And at the time they weren't even expensive. Like they're like $4 and something, $3 at the time. I think at one point one of them was like $2. And I also think that who else had these? I think one of the Japanese art store, well, I think it was a bookstore. I think they had them also, and I think I got one of them from there. So I would love to see if I can find them at Michael's when we go next week, because I would like to get a filbert because I have two rounds and a flat. Well, I guess three rounds. I don't know if this is a round or not. Maybe. Yeah. So I have three rounds and a flat. I don't. They're calling this a bright shader, but it's basically a flat brush. I like them, and this one's really beat up because this is the one I use the most, the six. But and then it's crazy because this is a four, right? It's the same length pretty much, but it's just smaller, like it's thinner. So I might get a bigger round, like a thicker one, and a flat and a filbert if I can find them, if they're there or something similar. And then they were originally at Joann's, but I think didn't Michael's like get all of Joann's stock or something like that. So I'm hoping that they're at Michael's now. I'm just hoping. I don't know if they're actually there. I'm just hoping or something similar. Um, because there's no more Joann's. So, and then I got these for my birthday. I had a gift card from I don't know if she wants me to broadcast who I got it from, but these are fun. This one's my favorite. This one I like to use when I need like super like detail or like to get in a really fine corner because it has like a really cool like tip on it. I don't know what this brush is called, but whatever it's called, it's a size 4 and it's really fun to use. And then this one I kind of use it for the same thing, but like when I don't need a point, but I just need I just need a small area. Like this would be good for like the bushes and stuff back here. And this one's a really tiny one and I like it, but I don't use it that much because it doesn't hold a lot of paint, or I'm doing something wrong with it. I don't know, but this will be nice to test. Like there's a really tiny rock guy right here. I know you guys probably can't see him, but it's a really tiny one. He's right there. So I'll probably use this for that just to test it out. So those are like some of my smaller ones. And then I have like some really small brushes that I don't even think I've ever used. This is like my yeah, the paintbrushes is crazy. But as you can see, I don't even use like oh, let me take these out because I want to give my friend that I went to the store with today some of these because I don't use them and they are legit just sitting here. Now I know one of them leaks, so I'm not gonna give her that one, but I do want to give her like some different sizes of those. And then because she got paintbrushes in her little water brush, her little watercolor kit, but y'all know how those paintbrushes are. So I do want to give her some. I know one of these, I need to test all of them and make sure I'm not giving her anything that leaks. This one I think is fairly new. Um, because I was telling her, I'm like, I have a bunch of water brushes, a bunch of paintbrushes. You don't need to buy any paintbrushes. Just use the ones that came in your thing. And when I go home, I'm gonna go through mine because y'all see this? I don't need all these paintbrushes. I don't even use half of these. This one looks like it's got like glitter or something all over it, and that's an absolute no. I'm not even about to deal with that. Guess where that's going? Um, so like I know somebody's probably having a heart attack because I just threw that brush in the trash. But uh as you can see, they're there. For those that are about to have a heart attack, I'm not a fan of glitter. I don't like when it gets everywhere. I don't like loose glitter. It's hard to get rid of. It's hard to clean. It's hard to do anything when it comes to glitter. I can't stand it. So when I see it's gonna be a problem, I eliminate that problem. I don't do glitter. So if you see me freaking out, it's because of the glitter. But I have like, whoa, I have so many. I don't even think this is a paintbrush. I don't know what oh, an eyeliner brush. Crazy work. I don't even think I can use this with a paintbrush. Like, what is happening? And then this bin, like, I haven't been in this bin so much. There's like probably 10,000 years layers of dust um in here. So, and then it's just paintbrush after paintbrush after paintbrush. And I know some of you guys is like, she is tripping out right now, just a little. But I could probably use these little things. Just put it there for now. Um, just all these paintbrushes, and really, I need to try them, but I don't want to sit here and. I mean, I do. I need to, but like, why is there so much dust in this bin? Like, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to use this. I got this from the 99-cent store. There's actually a lid to it. I have like different sizes of this thing somewhere, and I was like, okay, maybe I just need to kind of go through it and see, but I also feel like I might have another bin that I can use. I have a bin of bins in this one, and I know y'all like, okay, are we gonna draw or something? I don't know. My streams are random now. I am trying to get my art stuff together and everything. So I have like a bin of bins. I have my markers I need to still go through. Just everything, really. So I thought I could have sworn I had some more paintbrushes. Well, I know I do. I have what do you call it? It's not a bin. I think it's like a box or something. And it has my longer handled paintbrushes. And so I don't even know where that box is currently, but I do have one somewhere. So these aren't even all my paintbrushes, which is probably crazy. And do I need that many? No. So I need to go through them and kind of see, okay, have a good one, Brittany Daniels. But this, I'm probably gonna soak this tonight in the sink in some soap and water because that band looks crazy. And I have no idea where the other one is. But I think the other one, like I said, is not a bin. I think it's just in a box, like an old some kind of box. But those are like my bigger, like kind of like these, but like longer. And this brush feels nice. It's kind of soft. But why is this brush so big? Like, what would I use this for? Like, I would have to be painting something like massively huge. Like, I don't like, I don't see myself using that. And then I have multiples of ones that are kind of like not similar, but similar. Like they're different shapes, obviously. But like this looks like the Royal and Lang nickel. Yeah, it is. At least it tells me what it is. It says it's a bright, whatever that is. A size 24. My goodness. Probably never going to use that. This one just has the number 13 on it, but I assume it's some kind of angle brush. And I hear that the angle brushes are supposed to be like really good for gouache, but I don't like using them. Now, this one is just a really big filbert, which I like. The filberts are my favorite, but I don't see myself using something this big unless I was trying to cover like massive area with one color. So I am going to keep it because the filbert is my favorite. So I am going to keep that one. But like this, I'm not doing this. I don't even know. I don't know what brand this is or anything. And this one's really soft, so it kind of feels more like a watercolor brush. So I'll probably give that one away. Here's another filbert. Now this I might use. It's not too big, not too small. Like for example, if I wanted to do these bushes, I can use this filbert for that. It'll cover the whole area nicely. Now I wouldn't, but because these bushes are gonna have like berries and it's gonna be stuff around it. But you get what I'm saying. Like if I wanted to do one big area, this would be nice. So I'm not gonna get rid of that one either. I'm probably gonna wind up keeping all the filberts if I'm being honest. I assume that I'm gonna need this for something at some point, but I don't ever use it, and I don't think I use anything to like. I guess it's for trees, but I don't. I'm not gonna. I'm not even gonna even joke. I'm not using that. That's the problem. This one looks fun. It feels cheap. It feels like the one that I like. I have it here somewhere. It feels like this one, which is one of my really, really nice ones that I like. It's not nice, it's cheap, but it felt nice. It feels nice when I use it, but it has this little wobbly thing right here, so it wobbles. So I put some washi tape on it so it doesn't wobble, so it doesn't move. And I'm probably gonna have to do the same thing with this one if I keep it because it does feel like a nice one. Like I can just use it for, but I need to test it to see if it's actually nice before I waste some washi tape. Cause but I am gonna keep it for now. Now I'm going through the bigger ones because like this one is interesting. It kind of looks like the one I just had, but it has like this weird angle shape. So would I use this one? I'm not sure. Um, it does look like it would cover like a lot of nice area, maybe. But I mean, maybe it's a nice big one. I don't think I paint that big, but I do want to keep some of the big ones. I'm definitely not keeping that or that. They're like for eyeliners or something. That's pointless. So I won't keep that. Um, this one it looks like I was using. I don't know what I was using it for, but I must have liked it. But it's these cheap ones have like this one doesn't even it wobbles and turns. So I mean, come on. I don't know. It's kind of crispy too. Would I use it? I mean, it's a nice stiff one, but I'm like, is it only stiff because it's dry and crispy? Maybe. We'll test it. I don't want to get rid of it. Like these angled ones, I know I'm not going to use, but people are always like, oh, like gouache and acrylic gouache is like best for the angles. I hate them. I hate those brushes. They don't work for me. But here's like some small one. I am going to need some small ones. These are small rounds. I'm questioning the rounds lately too because sometimes they work for me, sometimes they don't. Here's another one of those. This is my Hemi one. This is another one of those weird fan brushes that I don't use. So that's going in the absolutely not pile. Like, why do I have all of these angle brushes? And yeah, it was crispy. Like, I didn't wash it out when I was finished with it. Why do I have in who Zoo Team Zoo? I don't know. Not even gonna try. But I have so many of like these flats and angle brushes. And I'm like, okay, like size 10, 12, they all look about the same to me. So I'm probably gonna keep one and I'm probably gonna keep the small one. Because they all look the same, not this one, but they all look the same size and everything. This one looks a little bit bigger. But like these three, and honestly, the 10 looks smaller than the 9, so I don't even know why. I guess I'll keep the 10, but like the rest of these, come on, I don't use these. Why do I even have so many? At what point did I think, and it's like I was buying the flats sets or something? Because why do I have so many? I'm not using these. And then this is like a long flat, but this is like watercolor because it's super soft. These are a little stiffer. So like, well, not this one. This one's pretty, but I mean like, mm, this point, I'm like, I can sell them or like, what is this? It's got like it. So it's the paintbrush, right? But then it's got like these extra things at the top. I don't listen. Wasting time. Wasting time. This one, I guess I was using at some point, probably a lot too, because it's got some color on it. So I guess we'll keep it to try it. Um, but like, why? Another one. This is a weird angle, mystery looking one. Absolutely not. No. Also, no. Is this one of those ones where the furs was coming out? I don't know. Not keeping it. But I have more flats than anything, and it's slightly disturbing. Like, here's another one of those ones where I kept the small one. So I'll keep that one just to have, like, and maybe like a really small one. But I don't need it. I don't need them. Here's another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. You guys, there is no way. A part of me thought this was a good idea to own this many. Like these little ones, maybe. Do I need that many of them though? No. So I'll probably keep like the 4 and the 6. But do I need this many? No. Why do I have so this is insane. Go through y'all art supplies because I guarantee you sit down and go through them, you're gonna be like, why? Because at what point did I think this was a good idea? Is that all the flats? Because that's insane. Oh, okay. Like all flats and angle brushes that I don't even use. So I'm gonna see which ones she wants. I'm gonna probably end up throwing some rounds in there too, but see which ones she wants. And the rest of these, listen, I'm probably gonna donate them or sell them or something because insane. That's an insane amount. So these are really nice. These are watercolor brushes though. These are so nice, and I can probably they're really soft. I can probably get away with using these with my gouache. I'm gonna try one of these days, but they're really meant for watercolor. Um, so I don't really want to mess them up. I'll probably use them for like my regular gouache, not my acrylic gouache. These are hard to put back in the thing too because hold on, let me wet it a little bit. These are hard to put back in the thing because you got to keep the things kind of straight. I'm only putting a little bit of water. I don't even know why I opened it, and I got to do it with the others. Okay. And there's a hole on this side, so it's okay that it's a little damp because it'll dry. Um, I'm gonna put it in the jar, but there's a really big one, and then there's a smaller one too. I'm not even gonna open it because I have to do the same thing, but I don't think they're meant for gouache, like gouache, but we'll try. Um, here's here's another one. And I keep finding them. This is insane. And I know it's probably an equal amount of them in oh, here's another one of those ones that I like, but the thing's kind of wobbly. So it's the same one as this one, but it's smaller. So I'll probably put some washi tape on it because if I like that one, and then here's the bigger one of it, where's the rest of them is the question. Because it looks like I only have 3 of them. 4. Oh, they're all here. Okay. So this one is a little wobbly, but it looks like I use them. So I'm going to put all of those in the jar. I'm going to need to add some washi tape on them because that wobbling is going to bug me. I also have some more. The rest of these are rounds, I think, or some version of it. So here's some like semi small ones, all the same brand. I don't know why they're all different colors, but these feel like watercolor brushes. This one's crispy. This one's super crispy. Ew. Okay. Um, I'll probably give these to her because I have enough rounds. So I'll let her choose out this bucket which one she wants. And then I have this whatever brand. I don't some of the most of these don't even have brand names on them. So but here's some other ones. These feel a little bit, these are the Artify ones. These also feel a little bit too soft to use. Maybe this one should be okay. So we'll try it. But the rest of these, I'm just going in the bucket. This is way too many paintbrushes that I don't need. Honestly, I really don't. I think my brother got me these. These are like the detail ones. So I am going to keep these because I'm probably going to wind up needing these, especially for this one. So like this little bitty one right here, I can use for this little guy right here. I just have to see how much paint these things hold because some of them don't hold enough. And then there's that. So I am going to keep those. I'm going to try them out. And this one looks like it's got some. Is this glitter? No, it's not glitter, but it's got something on it. It's crispy. It's going in the trash. I don't feel like cleaning it. This one too. This one is so crispy I can't even move it. Trash. Why is that even in the bucket? Some more like tiny rounds, but they're like the long ones. And they feel really soft, so that's going in a bucket. And this one seems like I haven't even used this one, so we'll test it first before I even toss it in a bucket. Here's another decent size round, so I'll keep it. I need to find my other ones because I have other ones like this, and I don't know where they are, but this feels sturdy enough for gouache, so I'll keep it. And then this one's crispy, but it's usable. And then this one, it's also pretty sturdy for gouache. So I'll keep those two. So these are the ones that I'm keeping. I did decide to keep some rounds, some flats, just in case I'm gonna need them at some point. So I kept like some small ones, and then I got this one giant filbert, which is my favorite. And then I got like a neck size down filbert and a couple like really giant rounds. I don't think I'm gonna ever need them, but and then I kept like my kind of smaller ones. So I'm gonna test them though. They're not going in my main jar until I test them, and then I have to test these to make sure they don't leak. Which ones leak and which ones don't? Because I know I'm pretty sure I threw away the ones that were leaking, but like, what is going on with this one? This one looks like it leaks, but we're gonna test it because maybe. But I want her to have some nice ones because she does plan on using them. So, this one looks like it was using some gray paint or something and I didn't bother to clean it. Yeah. So I'll probably clean that one. But there's another one, a brand new one right here. So this one I'm not gonna give her because it looks like I used that one. So I'll give her that one. And of course this one is pretty good. Another one, and then this one. This one looks like I use it, but this looks like the same size as my Faber Castell one or something, and it's looks like it's leaking. So I don't know if I want to give her that because what is going on? I'm just trying to see if it's gonna leak or what it's gonna decide to do. It's pretty juicy. You got to be careful with these Arteza ones because, yeah, okay. So I don't want to give her anything that's gonna leak. I don't want anything that's gonna leak. So the ones that's gonna leak is gonna end up in the trash can. And then she's got four nice ones right here, five. And then I'm gonna clean this one and give her that one too, but I need to clean it first. And I'm gonna keep this one for myself because that one looks pretty used. So she's got some fairly newish looking ones. Good night, Mary. I'm finna get off myself because I have to get up in the morning for work. So I'm not gonna be on long either. Yeah, so I want to work on this. My next stream will probably be working on this because I would love to finish it and get it onto the canvas. And I guess it's gonna be more than what did I say? 6 or 8 or however, because I've added this one. And then so not only do we have the original, what, 5 or 6 we were doing, now we got 7, the picnic one 8, the barbecue one 9, the dancing one is 10. So okay, it should be 10 paintings in total. I'm not doing anymore. I'll probably like sketch out some thumbnails and stuff just for fun, but I'm not doing any more like paintings um for this area. Once this area is fleshed out, then I think I will probably put it together in some kind of slideshow maybe and then have some kind of story behind it. That would be nice, but that's long time coming. And then once this one's done, then I'll work on the summer festival stuff, which I think is in my other. Some of it is in the sketchbook, some of it is in my other one. But I want to finish this one first. And I can't wait to do the one with Bo and them at their little picnic. And this one's like carrying a little thermos away, and Bo's like, don't do that. So that's gonna be fun. I can't wait to do that one, but I need to finish the one that I'm doing first. So the barbecue one, I think this is they're not gonna get any bigger than this. This is probably in this I probably should have did a little bit bigger, but I think this is fine. Um, and then when it's done, I can just, tear it out. It's perforated. So I can just tear this out. I know you guys are like, what are you talking about? Because you can't even really see the sketch. But um, you know, I'm gonna tear it out, put it on the canvas, and then we'll go from there. But that's it. I'm gonna head out. I need to get prepare myself to get up early in the morning for work and see how tomorrow's shift is gonna go. Depending on what time I get home, I can probably do a short stream before bed, but no promises. Um, we'll just kind of see how it goes. If I get off on time, what time I get home, all that fun stuff. So, if not, then I'll see you guys on Wednesday where I work on this a bit. I don't know how much of it we're gonna get done on Wednesday, but we'll do some stuff. uh, probably after I get back from Daiso. But okay, I'll see you guys Wednesday, if not tomorrow. Thanks for coming to hang out with me.